Do you guys remember 9/11? Cool. I do too. It was a terrible event. But what I remember the most about 9/11 is over time, it started getting uncovered and you started realizing how you were led astray with misinformation, motive, narratives. Right? So social media exposed a lot of this, but mass media try to manipulate you into thinking there's weapons of mass destruction, there's an enemy that's not announced, and 25 years later, we now are looking at it a whole different way, right? Okay, got you. The dot com bubble ignited some shortfalls on the market. Massive, right? But 9/11 was able to mask a lot of it, destroying certain buildings, manipulating the World Trade Center, and then uh, placing blame on someone for it. Have you guys ever thought about GameStop? So, COVID happens. Market was going to crash anyway, but then they printed $6 trillion. And somewhere in there, GameStop happens. But have you ever thought about like who manipulated the information about GameStop? Like they put it in front of you, like every Reddit, every tweet, every YouTube video, and then they go, "Yeah, this is who's to blame." And then they made movies about it, right? Like they actually made movies about something that just happened. But they made the movie so fast to place the blame. To me, it was like a psychological play. It was like, the housing crisis happened in 08, 09, 2010-ish, that range. The movie The Big Short didn't come out till like 5 years later. And you're like, whoa, The Big Short. Now this tells the story of what just happened. But yet I already have movies and documentaries already made about GameStop and what just happened. But they're not true. Like the movies, they place the blame on Ken Griffin. Ken Griffin's not to blame for this. The movies say nothing about private equity, about swaps, about the SPACs that are leveraged and how the banks crumble because of this actual swap. The true story out there is not being given on GameStop. It's just not. And they made a whole movie called Dumb Money, and they put the blame on Roy and Kitty, and not even realizing, like I think they said Ryan Cohen's name like one time in the movie. Ryan Cohen's a monster. He's going up against everyone in private equity. Private equity knows this, so they're trying to crumble him, trying to ruin him. They make up things like the Meme King, and then they post, and they own every post. It's gross. Wait till you hear the real story. Kind of like 9/11, where it took like 20 years for you to start hearing the real story. Wait till you hear the real story. It's so easy to pin this on Roy and Kitty, and Roy and Kitty says, "I'm not the reason the stock moves trillions of dollars, billions of dollars. No way. I just post a video, and how much influence would you have? You only have influence if they give you influence. You're muffled and you're quiet, and they push you down if you say the truth. Remember this. The real story of GameStop is right now. We're living it. It's a stock that does not move. It has minimal volume, internalized volume, zero price action, goes sideways. Yet the company has increased every metric triple-digit percents over the last 6 quarters. It's a phenomenal thing to watch, to be a part of. But the narrative that was pushed out via private equity, I know not to trust it. The movie Dumb Money, produced by the son of Blackstone. Blackstone, Steve Schwartzman, his son, Edward Teddy Schwartzman. Teddy made the movie, produced the movie, pushed the movie out, rushed to the table to say a story that's not real. You guys can control the media. You guys can control the design of this. But you can't have my shares. Can't. I'm looking at the market right now. SPY touchdown 664. Bitcoin under 100,000. GameStop 21.12. Touchdown to $20.97. I didn't grab it there. I grabbed it at 20.01 or 20.02, somewhere in that range today. I was okay. 21.02 or something. But I'm going to turn this video into a personal side real quick because I haven't been going live. A lot of you guys know this. Like, Marantz, you're not going live. Funny Spider, who's been a part of the show for like 3 years now, maybe plus, I don't know. And he says, Marantz, you abandoned us. I didn't abandon anybody, guys. I have two options in this world. The options are to be average or be obsessed, and I choose to be obsessed. So when I do something new or I have something else going on in life, I'm obsessed. That's it. And I am right now. I was working all the way up until midnight last night. Passed out, woke up, start studying markets again. I'm working on other things. I get it. I'll find time. But I'm tired too. And I'm human. I've been doing YouTube for almost 5 years straight nonstop. That is a lot of dedication and time. And I don't usually get time to myself or my family. So I took this week, per se, to just get some time back and hold hands with my wife and walk down to the park. Like, I'm doing this, but I'll tell you, I'll never abandon you. I'll never not make a video about it, but I'm still grinding. And the choices I make in life, great. The choices have afforded me to increase my GameStop percentage in ownership. And I hope and pray I can do this for 2 more years. If we stay at these levels for 2 years or anywhere near the ballpark, and it wouldn't even matter. I'm going to increase my ownership. I'll be 6 figures deep in 2 years from now. Like, I already know. I already know how I'm averaging. I already did all the math, and I can't even imagine it being these prices. So the fact that I was able to double down at this price is a godsend, right? So shout out to you kids out there that live and breathe off of the live stream. I mean, damn. I've been doing it for so long. Go watch one that I did, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and see how we were right. Do the best we can, okay? I will tell you this, the markets are scary. I think people finally caught on to this AI circular finance and or round tripping. So once they figure that part out, that'll come into play into value in the markets themselves. Wall Street's going to be taking profit for the next 2 months, ramping up for the end of the year to show their investors that they're the greatest. But somewhere in there, you're going to find out what you're not worth. I don't know if it's going to take for the government to open back up, but people walking away, people trying to run away, do it. Do it. Run away from your government position, run away from your stock and your investment. I don't care. I'm not, and I'm never going to quit on you. So that's it. Good morning. Kill it. Be amazing. I'll see you guys in a bit. By the way, we are trading at 1.8 times book. Isn't that hilarious? Yeah, I think it's hilarious. I think we got a lot to look forward to, and I can't wait for earnings. I've been watching Power Packs. I've been watching GameStop. They're doing good things, and we're walking. We're walking today. We're walking up the stairs from $20.97 all the way to $21.18 right now as I talk to you, with not even 1 million shares traded back and forth after almost 30 minutes. You guys have fun. We're about to hit 1 million. We should get there. People are buying in. They like it. I'll see you around, millionaires. I got to go. Peace.